Jinger Duggar and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, have shrugged away accusations that their new children's book is tone-deaf, according to critics. The Counting on Alums appeared on Candid Conversations with Jonathan Youssef to promote the release of You Can Shine So Bright. Jinger, 28, shared an excerpt from their conversation on the Christian-based podcast in an Instagram post on Friday. Captioned, "We love talking to Candid Pod about our new children's book You Can Shine So Bright." The video depicts Jinger and Jeremy, 35, discussing the motivations for writing the book. The 19 kids and counting alum stated that, while working on other projects, she and her husband thought, "How fun would it be to have something for our girls to read?" The couple share daughters Felicity, 4, and Evangeline, 1. The mother of 2 mentioned that they wanted to write something that would point them to Christ. Jeremy stated, "Our girls are obsessed with books," with Jinger adding, "We did all of this with our girls in mind." While some fan comments were positive, others veered toward the negative, with followers questioning the backlash surrounding the book's release. One such comment read, "How are you guys responding to the critics saying this book is tone-deaf? POC and differently abled children being misrepresented." Another critic asked, "You are still promoting this book with a black kid being portrayed as a thief and a disabled kid treated as an afterthought?" While a third commenter stated, "Unfortunately, you fell short with this book." Last month, the pair was accused of writing a racist children's book after critics noticed tone-deaf details within the storyline. Announcing its launch, Jinger wrote on Instagram, "We wrote You Can Shine So Bright because we want young kids, like our 2 little girls Felicity and Evie Jo, to know that they have been created by God with a special purpose. He wants them to know His love and to share it with the world. We hope this little book engages your kids with the stories and illustrations and encourages them to want to know Jesus and the love He gives." The 32-page picture book follows a group of children as they model love, joy, patience, peace, and more in everyday, relatable scenarios. Critics took issue with the fact that one of the book's characters, a person of color, was portrayed as a thief. They also slammed the tone-deaf treatment of the character, who is in a wheelchair. One wrote in the comments of Jinger's post, "Why did the little black girl have all the negative emotions attached to her? Not a good look." Another added, "Deeply disappointed that you choose to use the one person of color to be the thief, not the perfect white girl. Given the social dynamics at play in 2022. I felt this was so tone-deaf to the real issues POC deal with on a regular basis." A third posted, "Try to obey and the black little girl stealing a balloon? It's extremely tone-deaf to the culture in which POC are portrayed, needing the white kid to save the POC," another user commented. Yet another critic raged, "In addition to the racial undertones, the God loves you, too," to the little boy in the wheelchair. Seriously? The U.S. Sun contacted Jinger and Jeremy's representative for comment and have not heard back. This is not the first time Jinger has been accused of racism. Back in 2018, the TLC alum put her then 2-month-old daughter in a head wrap that some critics deemed racially insensitive. "This is racism," one user wrote, while another claimed the accessory was a microaggression.